She learned a new word. Gentle. That's gentle. And that's gentle. She learned a new word. Gentle. This is gentle. What is it? New Charmin bathroom tissue. It's gentle because, look, because single. Gentle.
What happened? Has something happened?
She learned a new word. Gentle. This is gentle.
It is gentle. Feel this new Charmin bathroom tissue.
What's going on here?
She learned a new word. Gentle.
This new Charmin bathroom tissue is gentle. Feel it.
It's the new Charmin bathroom tissue. Gentlest tissue in the store. The price is gentle, too.
I'm a cop. What is going on?
She learned a new word. Gentle.
This new Charmin bathroom tissue is gentle.
Gentle.
Starring Tommy Rettig as Jeff Miller, Jan Clayton as his mother, Ellen, George Cleveland as Gramps, and, of course,
Hi, Jeff. Hi. Look what came out on the bus from Capital City. What is it? Just something I bet you never seen. Flowers? Just an orchid, that's all. I'm getting 50 cents to deliver to your mom. From Clay Horton.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're standing by to interview the pilot of the first flying saucer ever to land on Earth. And here he comes. I beg your pardon, sir. Do all your people look like you?
Of course not. Most of them are homely.
I see. And what is the purpose of your visit?
To stock up on Chunkies. You're very nosy, aren't you?
Chunkies? You mean that delicious milk chocolate candy bar filled with crunchy cashews, sun-ripened raisins, and Brazil nuts?
And don't forget Chunky's special shape. Extra thick for extra flavor. Your regular Chunky's Information Center. You know where I can get some fast?
Oh, sure. I always keep a supply handy when I go out on an interview. Be glad to share them with the illustrious pilot of a flying saucer. Here, let me fill your space helmet.
Pilot? Space helmets? Flying saucer? What are you talking? I'm a fisherman. I always keep my Chunkies in a cookie jar to keep them dry. Yes, sir. Chunkies. What a chunk of chocolate.
Will John Gurgley win another $1,000 as he did last week playing this song? Tonight, John Gurgley or some new champion will win $1,000. A week's engagement at the beautiful new Versailles Hotel in Miami Beach, Florida. On Chance of a Lifetime, starring Dennis James. And all brought to you by Bromo Seltzer, famous for best relief from headache and upset stomach.
What should you take to relieve an upset stomach? You have got...
Take pleasant tasting, bubbly, bubbly Bromo. That's what. Bromo Seltzer works best for upset stomach. Relieves stomach acidity fast. Soothes nerves. Have a Bromo.
And bubble your trouble away.
Good day.
And now, here's the star of your show, Dennis James.
Thank you very much. What are you doing, Herb? Trying to pick up my spirits? Our producer, Herb Moss, knows that I'm just about at this point a little bit miserable. The weather in New York is just horrible. I want to thank all of you folks who came here to the theater tonight because our show is built upon audience and we have a full house in spite of the worst night I've ever seen in New York. I say that Herb is picking up my spirits because I just flew in on an airplane from down on the sunny shores of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And right after the show tonight, I'll be on a midnight plane going out, if it goes out. So you can have New York this week, kids. That's all I can tell you. I want to get back to where that sun is shining and just lay down and rest. And I just hope that everybody could come with me, because I don't know how you've been putting up with this. Well, that's neither here nor there. Tonight, before the night is over, I will take a bromo seltzer. If you want to call all of your friends in and see this demonstration, call your neighbors, because tonight I will need it. However, this program is not built upon the fact that a Dennis James will or will not get down to Florida tonight. It's built for a lot of professional performers who have found a long, hard road to hoe in this business of show business. Many stormy nights like tonight, many nights of indecision, many nights of not knowing where they were going. They get to a point here on Chance of a Lifetime where from here, anything can happen. A showcase for them. It opens up an awful lot of doors. Many millions of people all in one evening see them working, and among those people are producers from Broadway, producers from Hollywood, nightclub impresarios. This is their chance of a lifetime, and let's make it a wonderfully exciting show with lots of good applause for them. So let's start off the competition tonight. We have 3 professional performers in the first half of the show competing against one another to see who will compete against our carryover champion, okay? And to get the competition off tonight is a young...
When the big fish is hooked and you finally land him, reward yourself with the pleasure of smooth smoking. Smoked longer and finer and milder Pall Mall. Pall Mall is longer, yes, but greater length is only half the story. Fine tobacco is its own best filter, and Pall Mall tobaccos are the finest quality money can buy. And look how Pall Mall's greater length travels the smoke further, filters the smoke naturally, and makes it mild. In fact, your appreciation of Pall Mall quality has made it America's most successful and most imitated cigarette. It's your cigarette. Fine tobacco blended to a flavor peak, distinctively Pall Mall. So reward yourself with the smoothness, mildness, and satisfaction no other cigarette can offer you. Buy Pall Mall famous cigarettes. Outstanding. And they are mild.
With perfect timing, Chevrolet introduces the new Motoramic Chevrolet. What's new? Everything. New show car styling, 3 new drives, new synchro-mesh transmission, improved super smooth power glide, or new touchdown overdrive. A revolutionary new ride, a new high-level ventilation system for greater comfort, and new 4-fender visibility. And power, sensational performance and economy with the new Chevrolet. Turbo Fire V8 engines and 2 new Blue Flame 6s. It's the new Motoramic Chevrolet. More than a new car, a new concept of low-cost motoring.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And now it is with great pleasure and deep respect that I present the star of our show. A man who is not only the dean of American comedy, but who, like the tide, keeps rolling along month after month, year after year. Who, despite the wearing of the elements and the ravages of time, only gains in quality. And who, although failing in memory, still manages to find his way here every show. And here he is, Jack Benny.
Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to Life with Methuselah. Don, come back here.
Yes, Jack, what is it?
Look, Don, all season long, I've been coming out without an introduction, all by myself. And everything went along fine. And just once you introduced me, and look what happened.
Well, Jack, I thought I gave you a very nice tribute.
Some tribute. The audience didn't know whether to applaud or bow their head in silence. You made me sound 300 years old.
Believe me, Jack, I didn't mean it that way.
Oh, you didn't, eh? Well, look, now, we got a long show to do, so...
Jack, if I had any idea that you would misconstrue what was meant to be a compliment, I certainly wouldn't have said it.
All right, Don, forget about it. Ladies and gentlemen...
I can't forget it, Jack. I wouldn't say anything to hurt you for the world.
All right, Don, all right. Ladies and gentlemen...
As a matter of fact, Jack, when I thought of that introduction, I told it to my wife. And she said, Donald, that's beautiful.
I'm so glad you're not going to say anything to make that old goat unhappy.
Don, your wife called me an old goat?
Well, she didn't mean it that way.
Well, how else could she mean it? An old goat is an old goat. Don, does your wife know about that contract you and I have?
Well, yes, Jack. It's no different. I've always worked from week to week.
But if you look at the fine print, this year you're working from word to word. You could get fired between yours and Truly. Now go while you still have a job.
But, Jack, how can you even think of firing me after all these years I've been with you, after all the loyalty and devotion I've given to you?
Some loyalty and devotion. Every time I cut your salary, you went around telling everybody.
Well, I didn't mean to. But when you go around knocking on strange doors and begging for food, you've got to explain.
Don, get off the stage, will you please?
Say, you gals think you're lucky you can get Swanson TV turkey dinners, but I say Swanson TV turkey dinners are a bigger break for husbands. Now, you take me. I can be early, I can be late, I can bring pals to dinner anytime I please, and get this, my wife never panics. She just takes Swanson TV turkey dinners from the freezing compartment of our refrigerator when I'm a little off schedule. Oh, and right you are, Jack. And that is because Mary Lou knows that she can have a swell dinner ready in just 25 minutes. Right. And talk about easy. Well, she just pops Swanson TV turkey dinners in a hot oven. You know, they're oven ready in individual heat and serve trays. With Swanson TV turkey dinners, you just heat and serve, and you serve big and hearty slices of moist, tender Swanson turkey with grand giblet gravy and special cornbread dressing and fluffy whipped sweet potatoes with golden Swanson butter and garden fresh peas with more butter. Mother Murphy, lucky me. My wife uses Swanson TV turkey dinners. And make your husband lucky, too. Get Swanson TV turkey dinners, Swanson TV fried chicken dinners, Swanson TV beef dinners from your grocer's big freezer.
You asked for it. Yes, you asked for it. Television's greatest all-time request show. Brought to you by Skippy, America's largest selling peanut butter. If you like peanuts, you'll like Skippy. You asked for it. With your genie with the light white hair, Art Baker.
Thank you very much, my friends. It's mighty nice to have you in our audience tonight for this show, which you practically write and produce yourself. And we just stay here and have a good time, kind of answering the requests that you put in for the unusual, the odd, and the practically impossible. Now, first priority, or our first request tonight, goes to our armed forces right here, because this comes, if you please, from Fighter Squadron 191, the USS Princeton, somewhere in Korean activities. And it says, Dear Art Baker, this morning in our ship's paper, we came across a picture of a lovely-looking model from Pin-Ups magazine. Wow, what a morale booster she is. So how about shooting some more of that morale out this way? Fighter Squadron 191. All right, sir. Fighter Squadron 191. I'm very glad to have a chance to do this because what you speak of is Pin-Ups magazine by Bernard of Hollywood here. And because you asked for it, you will get some of more of these beautiful models, perhaps an autograph copy, who knows? So, let's see.
It's chilly outdoors, but inside. For generations, frosty mornings have seemed warmer with stacks of
Aunt Jemima buckwheats.
Right, Aunt Jemima buckwheats, deep golden brown with a tantalizing buckwheat tang. It's the same today. Men still need a hearty, nourishing breakfast.
And men love Aunt Jemima buckwheats.
No buckwheats can equal that famous Aunt Jemima flavor.
And they're so easy.
Just pour out Aunt Jemima buckwheat mix from the yellow box. Then add milk. Serve with crisp brown pork sausage or with ham or bacon. Lots of lucky men can have Aunt Jemima buckwheats tomorrow if they only ask for them.
Men, ask for Aunt Jemima buckwheat pancakes. Aye, they're good.
Lego is here. Hey, kids, look. A whole new world to build. 'Cause Lego is here. Hey, kids, look. A whole new world to build. 'Cause Lego is here.
This young boy has such fun. He used Lego one by one. Wiggity, snap, paddywhack, don't stop playing. This young boy's glad Lego came.
Lego, a whole new world to build.
This young girl had such fun. He used Lego one by one. Wiggity, snap, paddywhack, built a house of grand. This young girl's a Lego fan.
Build hotels, animals, people, boats, skyscrapers, and more. So kids, get your Lego set now at department and toy stores everywhere. Lego, the sensation of Europe, now made in America by Samsonite, who make it better for longer lasting fun.
Hi, I'm Mike Wallace with a sensational shortening discovery for better baking and frying. It's Procter & Gamble's Golden Fluffo, the first all-new shortening in 40 years. It's rich. Its color is golden yellow. And what a pie it makes. Richer looking, better tasting, more appetizing. But let's hear what Mrs. Thelma Styra, Indiana State Fair baking champion, had to say about Fluffo.
I love Fluffo. It makes such a golden brown pie.
Oh, man, that's some apple pie.
Well, Mr. Wallace, that's a prettier pie than I ever baked with plain white shortening. And look how flaky it is. This yellow Fluffo is such a short shortening. Makes pie crust so rich.
Like cooking champions, get richer looking, better tasting, more appetizing results in everything you bake or fry. Get Golden Fluffo.
From Hollywood, the toast of the Colgate town, starring Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. And now, your announcer, yours truly, people bleeding, and according to Dougal. And ladies and gentlemen, now it gives me great pleasure in presenting that beloved newspaper man, the famous columnist of the Hoboken News, your host for the toast of the Colgate town, Ed Solomon. Thank you, and welcome to Toast of the Colgate Town. And who are our sponsors tonight? Art Hannes Bowman, Golden. Junior. Well, the Colgate Palmolive Company, makers of Vito, the deodorant that keeps you no stain dry. Vito, really big deodorant. Vito, big deodorant. Now, Palmolive Rapid Save, it outshaves them all. really huge shave from Rapid, a beauty. Hello, the shampoo that glorifies your hair. That'll do it every time. I'd like you to try. Hello, everybody. Great new Formula Fab with more active dirt remover than any other leading product. That's really the big push. Fab. Giant Fab for the better washing. And now, on with Toast the Cool Geek 2.
Well, that was all very clear if you're a duck. But here's what Donald was trying to teach the boys. See these two pairs of springs? These are longer and wider than these shorter, stiffer springs. Now, everybody knows that a longer, wider spring like this has a much softer, smoother action than the short springs that you find on most cars. But not on Hudson's. No, sir. Hudson cars are built with these exclusive deep coil springs to give you a ride that's 3 times softer and smoother. They're safer, too. Here's why. These deep coil springs are placed above the center of gravity. In most cars, the short springs are below the center of gravity. It's easy to see the Hudson with its deep coil springs is much more stable on turns and curves. There's little or no uncomfortable swing and sway in a Hudson. Here's another thing you'll like about the brand new Hudson Hornet. You have your choice of the latest, greatest of the V8 engines, the Hudson Hornet V8 or the famous National Championship 6. American Motors has really rolled out the red carpet with the completely new Hornets and Wasps. See them. Drive them at your Hudson dealers now.
New instant neutralizing Lil's Foam Permanent for a far more natural looking wig. And exclusive wave conditioning. Miss Loretta Young.
Hello. How are you tonight? I'm sure you've often heard it said that the best things come in small packages. Well, in this case, it's particularly true. There's an awful lot of beauty magic in this small box.
Neutralizing and exclusive wave condition. Visit Loretta Young again next week, same time, same station.
New Ajax now contains bleach plus a brightener. Ajax, the foaming cleanser,
not only removes more stains than liquid bleaches, but also brightens faster than other leading cleansers.
works easier than any other household product.
So use Ajax, the foaming cleanser. Get rid of stain just like a whiz. You'll stop paying the elbow tax. There's stain removing bleach in Ajax. So use Ajax, the foaming cleanser. Throw dirt and stain right down the drain.
Remember, new Ajax with foaming action now contains bleach, removes more stains than the strongest liquid bleach. Plus a brightener, Ajax brightens faster than any other leading cleanser.
So use Ajax.
For General Electric, here is Ronald Reagan.
Good evening. Tonight, Lou Costello stars on the General Electric Theater.
Later, you will see an interesting progress report that illustrates another reason why we say, at General Electric, progress is our most important product. The prospect of suddenly being shaken out of our daily routine and thrust into some high adventure is always an intriguing one. Tonight's story is doubly so because the hero, answering the call of a damsel in distress, is played by Lou Costello. Here then is Lou Costello in Blaze of